Hi Scorpio, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I'm doing excellent. We are doing it's for a monthly reading for the rest of January, and it is the one you love. We're just kind of checking in, see what you Scorpions are up to. Are you stinging or loving? Let's find out. Okay, so for the one you love, we have on this side is your energy, on this side is their energy. And we got some outcome cards. Oh, I forgot to pull a advice card for you. Let me pull an advice card. Oh, that came right out. Interesting. Okay. So the on your side you have the Eight of Cups, the World, and the King of Cups. And on their side they have Justice, the Hangman, and the Two of Pentacles. So okay, for the one you love, Scorpio. Okay, so this is where you're at right now. The next three cards I'm going over, it's where you're at in the month, like inside, or where you're at in the month of January for the rest of the month. So you have here the Seven of Cups. So I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups. I don't know why I keep calling it the Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about having to walk away from a situation and kind of like you just know it doesn't suit you. Look, he left the cups all nicely stacked. They weren't trying to make a mess of anything, trying to destroy anyone's world or anything like that. They just know there's something better out there for them. And this is the Eight of Cups, but there's still the Two Cups, and they want to pursue the perfect Two of a Cup soulmate kind of relationship. But in reverse, you're not doing it. You're not moving. You're not going forward. You're not leaving a situation behind. Maybe it's too hard. Whatever the reason is, you're not pursuing the Two of Cups. You're just kind of staying stuck where you are, and you're thinking about it. You're thinking a lot about it because you also have the World. You want a new cycle. You're ready to start something new completely. So maybe you will, maybe you won't. I'm not really sure. Some of you probably will move forward and just like in the situation you're in so you can go towards the person you love. But this is about just the World, everything that you want, all the, it's fixed, stable energy. And it's just about just basically starting a new cycle, completing karmic cycles. It's kind of like the wheel, but not really. But it's just really, it's a really great card. And just starting anew completely is what it is for you. So, I mean, it has other meanings, but that's all I'm hearing for you right now. It's just starting new, starting new. And then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, that's you, whether you're male or female. This is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And so he is, that's you. You're just kind of sitting in your energy. He focuses on work. He's a father, a family man. He's loving. He's kind. And he's kind of entrepreneurial. He makes a lot of money. He's creative. He kind of thinks outside the box, that kind of energy. So he or she, regardless, that's just it's a male on the card. That's why I say he. So that's what you guys are doing. You might be just focusing, trying to make what you have right now be okay, but I feel like you really want to walk away and start a new cycle and offer your love to the person you actually love. Okay, so let's check in on the person you love. What are they up to? We have Justice. So I feel like they're wanting things to be balanced and fair. They want it to be right, even keel on both sides. You give, I give, that kind of thing. They want that, and they're ready to chop out anything that doesn't serve them, that doesn't like take 2019 to a better level for them, that kind of energy. Then we have the Hangman in reverse, and so they might have been waiting for a while, trying to seek enlightenment, figure out where you guys are going to go, or figure out what they're going to do with their situation, whatever. Just kind of, they might have been in that position for a while, trying to seek some sort of enlightenment, and they kept to themselves and didn't really communicate with you or something, but they've come out of the Hangman, and they're kind of, they've reached their enlightenment. They know what they want to do now. Or they know, like, they just, when you reach the Hangman, all of a sudden you see things, or when you've reached, like, come out of it, you see things different and clearly, and you're like, oh, wow, I don't, I didn't know I saw it like that before. So that's sometimes where you run into problems when you have, like, these. One of the other readings had a Tower in reverse, too. If you're not moving forward and doing what you're needing to do, then you lose opportunities with the people that are in your path at that moment trying to move forward with you. Then we have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is trying to balance everything. So maybe they're trying to hang in there still and not sure how they'll balance it, how they'll figure it all out, but they're not walking away just yet. They're still balancing you in there, even though you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, is what they feel. I'm not telling you you're not. But they feel they're tired of waiting, and they don't know how much longer they can balance everything kind of energy, but they're doing it still. Okay, and then let's see what your obstacles are. We have for you on your side, Ten of Wands and King of Pentacles. So your obstacles towards being with the person you love, Ten of Wands, it's like for some reason it's too much of a burden or too hard, too much work, just like maybe you keep trying and you're just not able to, something like that. There's some sort of burden you have that you're not dropping yet, and until you drop that burden, it might be the relationship you're in, I'm not really sure, but until you drop that burden, you're not going to be able to move forward. And then we have King of Pentacles, and I was thinking, well, maybe you're working so hard, and that's an obstacle that you're really just focused on your career. For some of you, that might be it, but I don't really think that's it, because we have the King of Cups already in your reading, and that's you. And so for another king to be an obstacle, there might be actually another party. Maybe the person you're with is with someone else, and it's just too hard for you to get them to come back around or something like that. So you might be with someone, they might be with someone, but you feel like that's an obstacle for you, something along that line. And then we have on their side, what's an obstacle to keep them apart from you is Six of Swords and the Temperance. So Six of Swords, there might be a lot of burdens in it, and maybe you're at a distance from each other, or they just haven't, you haven't been together, they're waiting to go travel to see you. Something along the Six of Swords is like, or they might have gone away from you. That might be the obstacle, that they've already gone away, or you went away from them, something like that. You guys aren't going the same direction kind of thing, so that's an obstacle. Then you have Temperance, and so they're tired of waiting. Temperance is all about waiting and just being patient and letting other people deal with their storms in the background, and you're just kind of, okay, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to chill, and I'm just going to do me and find my inner balance and just be peaceful. So for that to be an obstacle, it's maybe they're like, they thought you'd come forward by now, or they thought you would, like, somehow with the Six of Swords, it's movement together, putting away the past and moving on. And they're still waiting for it, but it's an obstacle. I think they're getting tired of waiting, to be honest, just like the Hangman in reverse. Okay, and so, but for the outcome, interesting enough, you have the Temperance card too. So for the end of the month, you have Temperance card, which is their outcome, their obstacle is your outcome. So I think that's really interesting. Not really sure how that's going to play out, but like their obstacle is you being patient and waiting too long, and then you're going to end the month being patient and waiting too long. So I'm not sure, like I said, how that's going to work for you. So you're just sitting here patient, you're trying to keep balance, there's a big something exploding in your background, something going on, you're just like, I'll let that pass. I'm going to just kind of separate myself from this and just do this. So so you're at the end of the month just kind of not really moving forward. Temperance is all about not making forward movement at the moment. Okay, and then you have on their side Six of Cups. So either they're with someone else, or they're, you know, like they're finding another relationship, they're someone they've dated in the past, or they're just moving on to something they feel like a soulmate, or they're actually might be waiting for you, and that's an obstacle, but they might still be waiting at the end of the month, still like focused on you and thinking that you're their soulmate, and they're just kind of waiting. But for most people, I would say that they're probably in another relationship or something, because you have this King of Pentacles that is an obstacle. And so maybe this is like the person that they're with, they feel is their soulmate or something like that, and he's coming across as the King of Pentacles. Okay, your advice is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's pretty easy. Just stay positive. Don't start falling into this negative thoughts like, how am I going to do this? I can't. They're not going to want to. It's too hard. I don't know that it's ever going to come around, that kind of thing. I don't know what to do. I'll just be negative, and so instead I'll be upside down and just put myself in limbo, because then you just kind of stop living And that's no fun for you, Scorpios. You deserve to be out there having some fun. So end whatever situation needs to come to an end. And you're not going to be able to start your new cycle until you do anyway. So just do what you got to do and move on and be happy. So, or don't. I mean, don't take my advice if that's not what you want to do. But there's something it looks like that you want to be with the person you want to love. So if you want to be with them, do it up. All right. Love you guys. I hope you have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.